Welcome to Strategy Battle Games to the GBHL YouTube video, and this is matchup of the day. So yes, welcome once again, Strategy Battle Gamers, to Matchup of the Day. As ever, I'm your host, GBHL Damian, and this week I'm joined by...
Me.
It's that bloke from the fourth round group matches.
Yes, indeed.
Of course, it is our very own GBHL Tom, back once again with the Renegade Master.
Yeah, and I'd say that was the most exciting group, so let's hope this is the most exciting knockout round.
Yeah, probably juxtaposed with the delivery of the co-host, which is always appropriate.
Strong setup.
So here we are, Tom. It's been obviously we had the classic 2-week break between the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, again to give players the chance to regain their legs.
Mm-hmm.
We last saw you at the conclusion of the group stage.
We did.
Where you were still in the tournament. What did you make of the quarterfinals, Tom?
I thought that your predictions were superb.
Yeah, did I get them all wrong? Is that right? Yeah, all four wrong.
All four.
Yeah, solid.
I mean,
but I think in my
even
defence,
people who didn't even know would get one right. Like, there's a good chance.
Just on the odds.
Just on odds.
Yeah, just on the odds. Just guessing randomly. You've got a good chance of getting one of them right. Yeah. I think in my defence, some surprising results.
Yeah, there were two surprising ones. One could go either way. Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know. No, so yeah, I think the biggest surprise was Lothlorien making it through to the semis.
Against the Morannans.
Yeah, and that was
absurd.
Yeah, I think, in hindsight, Jamie shouldn't have let Grishnak die with 3 might. That was
It was a tactical error. It was a strange choice. But they got through, so they are semi-finalists.
So I think that was the big one, and then the other one, I think that Shire against Isengard was always going to be a huge matchup of that round.
Yeah, I think that was, I say in my defence, but that was one where I was potentially betting against the odds. With like betting for Isengard on that.
And I think, I wouldn't say it's a surprise either one, but yeah, that could have easily gone either way. And I think Woses Rohan could easily have gone either way. Yes,
indeed. That one, of course, in the end going to the Woses.
Mm-hmm. And then Goblin Town, Minas Tirith, again.
That was a spectacular result
that
for
was Minas Tirith being an absolute hero,
killing
wasn't it?
7,
something
maybe
like
8.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So at the start of the quarterfinals, I predicted all 4.
Yeah.
As in, I wrote my predictions down, and I got Shire beating Isengard correct, and I got Woses beating Rohan correct, but I did not get the Minas Tirith or the Lothlorien one.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, definitely a good scout for Minas Tirith knocking Goblin Town out. So the big question then, when we last saw you, there were 8 teams left in the tournament. Way back when, at the start of the tournament, you made your initial prediction for the whole thing.
Yeah.
We've lost 4 teams since then. Tom, are you still in the tournament?
I am.
That's exciting. And I think maybe when we're down to 4 people, that might be the last time we say it, and then just do the big reveal at the end.
Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Going for something of an obvious bet, it would seem. So the main action today, of course, is the.
Says the man who went for another obvious bet.
I think. Well, you don't know what I went for. I thought they were an outside chance. So today, firstly, do you want to talk us through what's gone on here in the Match Today studio with you stealing my chair?
The chair was over here.
Yeah.
Damien's bed is currently here.
Yeah.
So it was too much of an effort to move it to here. So I commandeer the chair because Damien has to sit on this side.
Yeah.
So Damien sitting on this side trumped getting the chair.
After 14
look at you swing, look at you go.
Yeah, I don't like it. I like to be in the noisy chair.
Okay.
After 14 matchups of the day, it's all gone to hell in semi-final week because of you.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
Yeah, let's see what it all goes wrong. Tom's in it. So there's some bit of a correlation.
I think it all went wrong for you last. This is your punishment for getting no
right. Yeah, I'm not going to try and guess the semi-finals. So, speaking of which, we have 2 semi-finalists for you this week, and we have one today.
Yes.
The first semi-final today. So it's the Woses against Lothlorien.
Yes.
Me and Jay made our predictions about it. Would you like me to tell you what I thought so that you can just run the other way?
I'll go first. So, when I got to the quarter-final draw, I did a new going through to the final, and I went for a Shire versus Woses final. So I'm going to stick with that prediction and go for Woses to win this one. But Lothlorien have just been barreling their way through the entire tournament.
I think the very, 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 very smart money is on the Woses here. I've asked this question 4 times before, and 4 times I've been horrifically upset afterwards. Tom, is there any way Lothlorien can win this?
Yes, we know there is now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we can make the analogy that I think Wales are going to be... Lothlorien are going to be Wales. They keep pulling out those victories when you don't expect it. But I think Woses are Portugal and could be dark horses for winning. Because they've got the 1-star man, Gambarigan. The rest are all low defence guys.
Mm-hmm.
But what's actually going to happen, I reckon, Gambarigan will go down early in the final.
No, it's like crying.
Yeah.
And then a moth come and land on him. And then in the final, an eagle will arrive and win it for
and
the
they'll
Woses.
win in extra time, so that's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
You're going for a Woses.
I'll go for a Woses win, but I did back them to beat Rohan, so
I
backed them all the way. I backed them to get out of the group, which wasn't an easy group to get out of as well.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I can't see Lothlorien doing it, but they have surprised and surprised and surprised.
So you're going for?
I'm going for the Woses.
Okay.
I can't see them winning it.
I quite want Lothlorien to win, just so that we could have a situation where you get 0 correct through the knockout stages.
That'd be fun. Well, part of me wants to see. That's the thing. Part of me wants me to bet on Lothlorien for the underdogs, but then part of me knows that'll go. That then I'm running out of knockout games that I can get right. So I think I've got to go on my gut.
Yeah.
Go for the Woses. But as ever on Match of the Day, we haven't seen those matches yet.
No.
So we're going to go off now. We're going to watch that semi-final, and we'll come back once we have.
Come on, the blowpipes.
So we are back, having watched the first semi-final, of course, being Lothlorien versus the Woses, and as predicted, Woses came through.
Yeah, Lothlorien's luck ran out.
Yeah.
They had a chance though. They were there.
I think they had a half. I don't think they were there. Tom seemed very optimistic about them.
Wow.
They had a chance if they kept rolling sixes, which isn't a huge chance.
They just need one more and then they break the Woses though. They need one more 6 and then it could have gone their way.
Yeah, potentially, but they were fighting some horrific numbers.
Yeah.
The offshooting did kill 2,
Mm-hmm.
which was quite impressive.
Yeah, it was
for the
good.
one archer took 2 out. You start to think maybe it's going away. But the second of those kills was from a throwing weapon.
Yes.
And Jamie, was it Jamie?
Yes.
With the Woses, he heroic marched into throwing weapon range, leading Tom to. Oh, I can't read that out.
No.
I can't read that out. What were your thoughts on that?
I don't know what he's doing.
Right.
I don't understand why he'd march for the threat of 1 elbow. I know he killed one. The elbow killed one in the first one. What does he need? 3s by 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to march into, because there were 2 things. I don't know. Maybe he could have marched into her combat range, which would have been horrendous. That was what went really badly for the Morannons in that game. And then also, I don't think it's worth the point of might that Garn has. I'd much prefer using that in combat, either heroic combating or killing or whatever. I think it's much more worthwhile than saving what? Did they even save it? Did they save a turn of shooting by doing that?
I think the archer missed that turn.
But yeah, and then the throwing weapon killed the guy.
Tom was eating his dinner. I don't know if that. You all know that Tom gets very angry when he's hungry, but there was quite a lot of expletives going on at the time. We had our first moment of controversy around the 210 mark when a dice rolled and landed in a somewhat familiar position.
Misses. The 2 Woses for the first time shooting back. 3s to hit. 1 hits. 5s by 1. 5s by 1s. 5s to rolling 1s. Oh.
Yeah.
That's flat.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
a 6.
A chow, elf goes down.
Go down.
5 by 1. 5 by 1. 5 rolling ones.
It's cocked, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything like that before.
It was more the lack of checking, just that disrespect for the dice. Didn't put a dice on top to check.
And as well,
The big roll.
we know what can happen. We were saying with Jay, they were very kind of careful in the quarters to worry about the things. Where this time they almost seemed to be. It was almost like putting their fingers up to the community in many ways. I thought they're going, that's cocked, and we know what you think about that, and you now know what we think about you, perhaps.
I think Jamie just wanted rid of the old bowman, to be honest.
Yeah, because I mean that did kill an elf, which maybe is a swing. And we got another moment that isn't perhaps particularly inspiring, but shortly after that, Garn won a combat, and I just want to show you what happens here.
Then we got Garnbury Garn with support versus 1.
So he'll faint.
He's shielding.
Shield, sorry, that's the one.
It's only a 4. 6 wins it. 4's all round.
Oh, golly gosh.
Oh, point him out from Garn, kill him.
Yeah, okay.
Falls around. Golly gosh. Oh, point Matt from God, kill him. Golly gosh. Oh. Golly gosh. Oh. Golly gosh. Oh, point Matt.
Of course, there the Garn win the combat, not particularly surprising, but mainly wanting to hear what "Oh golly gosh" sounded like when slowed down.
Yeah. I think Harry's probably been reading too much Enid Blyton or something.
It was, I mean, I was worried. I was like, maybe Jamie had a chat with him afterwards. Like, can you dial down the language?
Yeah.
It's getting a bit extreme.
That was
And Tom had only been saying that kind of language. Whoa! Oh. Can't do that.
Just gonna pause it. You could bleep it.
I'll bleep it. Thank you for your contribution, Emma.
Just said hey.
Did you?
It was golly gosh.
Oh, golly
That's what
gosh.
she went
The
for.
point we were talking about, such profanities on the channel as well. At 4:50 then, we do have another moment. Are you drunk? Alright. Where Harry tries to faint, and I'll have a look at the situation for that now.
The movement. So here's how we're looking after movement. I decided to put Garn in against the captain with 2 friends and 2 in against this elf here. So I've decided to make the choice of using my last point of might to heroic strike.
And the elf captain will do the same.
Yep, so Garn goes up to, fight 5. You go up to fight 8. Would you like to parry? Fainting.
Faint. We'll do that first?
Yeah, do that fight first.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do it.
So you can risk going down to my level.
I'm risking it.
You're risking it, oh wow.
Yeah. Then also you can risk going down to my level. I'm risking it.
Okay, so
So that was Harry fainting when trapped.
Yeah.
Risking losing the fight advantage there with very few models there. What do you think about that?
Total numpty.
Total numpty.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, Tom had some. Tom was oh golly goshing all over the
Yeah.
shop at that moment.
That was very reckless. That's the nice way to put it.
Reckless. Yeah. Gutsy, perhaps.
No.
No, you can put a positive spin. I mean, the thing was, he won the fight.
Yeah.
He chose to strike Garn, and he did 2 wounds on him.
True. Yes, he did.
Gutsy, not reckless.
Reckless.
Reckless?
Especially given the sequence of rolls.
Oh, the sequence of rolls. Yeah. What? I mean, do we want to have a look at this?
We should have a look at this.
Do you
okay, so
Got a point in my as well.
red and black, white. Yeah, red dice is fainting for me.
Red dice.
Yeah.
Gun. Oh yeah, you need to get the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're both definitely cocked. The 6 potentially takes it. What is your defence? What is your fight?
Oh,
drops to 3. Down to 5.
Oh, I was rolling that for the
cock dice. Okay.
So my fight goes
Alright.
down 2. Goes down to.
Keeps it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So 2. You were fight 8. Yeah. So who are you striking?
Gone. Both on gone.
Both on gone.
4s
to wound.
re-rolling ones.
Yep.
Oh,
Double wound.
2 wounds on
Fate
gone.
point.
Oh, he's alive.
Never worry.
Oh, flip it heck. It's close.
They're both definitely cocked. The 6 potentially takes it. What's your defence? What's your fight drops to 3? Down to 5. Oh, I was rolling the 5. Okay, so my fight down 2 goes down to keeps it. Yeah, it does.
Jamie's camera work at this point leaves a lot to be desired for the Tifa board to look at it. But they have their alternate angles that aren't available to the public.
Yeah.
But yes, Jamie rolls 2 dice for the combat and gets a 4
I
highest.
think he rolls 4 dice.
But whatever, he gets a 4. And Harry rolls his dice off camera. And then Jamie pans up and says that Harry's got a 6. So he's won and less apart from the face. You can see the 6 in the distance. Now at this point, Harry's reached over and picked up one of his dice.
That's gone.
That's gone.
By the time we get there.
Yeah, we
never
never
see
the
the
second dice. And then Jamie's in the middle of saying, okay, so now you're going to go down for fainting. Harry rolls a dice, gets a 5, so Jamie's like, oh, so he goes down 3. At which point Harry says, no, I was just re-rolling the cock dice.
What cock dice?
1, what cock dice? 2, you got 6, mate. don't need to re-roll it.
Presumably the cock dice was for the other dice we don't see, which must have landed somewhere cocked.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that they don't re-roll cock dice in this game.
So yeah, what may save Harry was probably saying cocked at around the time he was rolling the dice.
Yeah.
But I would still, if I'd rolled that, if I'd rolled that cock dice.
Emma is now in fits of giggles based on what we can only imagine to be the constant repetition from Tom.
Yes.
You have come in and turned our show into a farce. That's for the Palantir. The Palantir's a farce. This is serious.
Yeah, this is serious.
Alright.
So yeah, the dice was... What are we on about?
The fainting dice, which he then said was his re-roll, unnecessary re-roll for fight, would have dropped him down to joint fight.
And I think that if I'd rolled that dice, and then if I was Jamie, I'd be like, well, I'd said you were rolling that dice, and there was 0 point in you re-rolling that cocked one, so that should stand.
I think the important thing is they should have had a row about it. Yeah, I think that's what you want to see at that level, isn't it? That you
gotta care at the semi-final level.
Absolutely.
You can't be passive.
You don't want them to kind of play friendly. You want them to fight about that sort of thing. But disappointingly, they didn't. Unfortunately, then the captain choked twice, didn't he? He double ones twice. The first one he got away with.
He double sixed his courage test.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
It's the other way around, isn't it? No, double one for courage test would have taken him off.
No, he had a might and a will. He would have been okay.
You have a might? But then that double one, he was in trouble fighting for Woses, but double one didn't even try really.
No. Gave up. He'd had a long tournament. He'd been pretty good. If you're trying to think of
he must
man
have
of
been
the
thinking,
tournament,
what am I doing here? Like, in the semis, what am I?
But yeah, I'm thinking man of the tournament. He's high up. He'd be on the short list.
I think Baragon.
Baragon would be up there.
See how he gets on tomorrow.
Garn would be up there. But Garn did die today.
Whatever that Woes who shot through and killed the Easterling horse, maybe putting them out of the tournament. Who knows? But yeah, 4 Woses left, and the Woses march into a fairly predictable final.
With the heroic march early on.
Indeed. So, I mean, as it turns out, you might have been criticising the march, but the Woses won.
They did win. So yeah, fair play.
Myself and Jay had said last week that we thought that we were a bit disappointed with the semi-finals, that we thought they were going to be relatively one-sided. I'm not I think the Earls put up a better fight than we thought they would, but
I thought it was a reasonable fight.
I wasn't really ever worried.
When Garn went down,
I think the
was a
Woses,
chance.
given some of the quarterfinal matches and even some of the group stages, I think we had some disappointing semi there for me. It wasn't.
Do you know why?
No.
Dale wasn't in the
Yeah,
knockouts.
maybe.
That's
Yeah,
probably
indeed.
what did it.
But there we go. We do have our first final. Congratulations to the Druid and the Woses. They are into next week's final, and we will see Lothlorien again in the third place.
Yeah,
playoff
they
match.
do have a chance for some bronze wire.
I don't see they're up against, I suppose.
Yeah.
But those matches will be next week,
Mm-hmm.
and until then, we will be rejoining you tomorrow for the second semi-final of Minas Tirith versus the Shire.
Correct.
Yeah.
Still saying it now that maybe Woses are Portugal. Maybe they'll do it.
Yeah.
Maybe they can win this final against whoever that goes through against them.
Yeah.
Who would you think they have a better chance against, Shire or Minas Tirith? Lower defence, more numbers, or against the defence 7 guys? With Sniper Berigond.
That's really tough because the Hobbits can really outshoot them.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have to walk towards the Hobbits, towards 4 bows.
I think the Hobbits are there worse.
Yeah, I mean the Hobbits.
I think it's a tough game.
The
for them
Hobbits
either
are
way.
a tournament favourite, but then equally, they've got a few more numbers than the Minas Tirith,
Mm-hmm.
and they can probably outshoot them. They might get a couple of cheeky kills.
They don't have axes though, so they can't piercing strike. But
Garn-
Garn could
Garn's
do
in
it.
there,
Garn
yeah.
will do it.
They'll have a better chance against Minas Tirith,
Yeah.
I think. But who knows who they will find?
Mm.
We will find out tomorrow when we return with the second semi-final.
Indeed.
Until then, thanks for joining us
Thank you.
here in the Match Up of the Day studio. Emma, thanks for ruining the video. And now you're quiet. Until next time, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your hinks by...
Support your what? Your hinks?
Yeah.
What's a hink, Tom?
It's a cross between the host and the link.
Mm.
Support your host by clicking in the links below.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Support your hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming.